on the island, I got some emails that the second placement site they pitched me to were super excited to have me. So now I am placed at the Institute for Medicaid Innovation. I had never heard of this place before. It seems like it's a very small team, but they have a midwifery and maternal health like sector. That's where I'm going to be working at. And then what's even crazier is that they are having a spring retreat tomorrow, which is Friday, and they invited me to that. So I just got off of a welcome like meet and greet call with my preceptor, and tomorrow I'm going into office to meet everyone. Previous vlogs I was talking about waiting, and I kind of shared about the fact that I didn't start yet, but I don't know if I shared about the things that I have been kind of like hesitant to start or to book or to plan because I wasn't sure what my job situation was going to look like, and I am so glad that everything ended up working out. But yeah, y'all, it's happening. Finally, the next thing is here.
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, just wait a while. You're not the big fish in the pond no more. Said you want what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Yeah. No. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? No. So ain't it fun?
Hey double majors, welcome back to my channel. What's poppington? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brelynn. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, ring the bell so you don't miss notification from me, and follow me on my social media at brelynn.hunt. Y'all, it's time. Okay, it's too early in the morning. I couldn't do it even if it wasn't early in the morning. But y'all, get ready with me for my first day of work, my possible last first day. Okay, it's kind of my first day and it's kind of not, but like at the end of the day, it is a first day. Let me explain. And mind you all, I've been going non-stop. If you all watched the last vlog, you know I literally went from a COG conference to my brother's gender reveal to a solo trip and rushed back, and just so happened to have perfectly timed it for what I thought was going to be an all-day virtual leadership training with my fellowship, but turns out it's actually going to be the first day at my new placement site. When I first started the fellowship, I told you guys about where I thought I was going to be placed at. In vlogs after that, you all saw that I was in a weird waiting period. I wonder if I'm too tan for my new favorite stick bronzer from Mikole. Oh, by the way, I got my hair done yesterday. Literally the first thing that I did when I touched down. I'm literally doing makeup out of my travel train. Like, I haven't even unpacked. I've been going non-stop. And the man is non-stop. Because DC Health, as my placement site, was taking so long, preceptor reached out to some other organizations to basically see if they would take me. Current day, it is May 8th. So it has been a total of 2 months that I have been waiting to start at DC Health. This year, this particular fellowship is only 6 months long. Taking away 2 months waiting for an organization, it wasn't working for any of us. They had me choose between a couple of organizations and then told me to choose between them. I didn't think anything of it. I honestly thought that DC Health was going to come through before another organization was going to like fully get me ready and onboarded. While I was on the beach, they were emailing me like, it's actually perfect timing. On Friday, we have our spring retreat. We would love for you to attend. I'm like, oh, okay, just like that. I guess we're back and we're starting work. Oh, the weird thing about this first day is that I really don't know much about what I'm doing, who's in charge, what the organization does. Like, I am really going into this blind. If you all remember, during the orientation, we had to do an entire presentation on the placement site that we were going to. So I knew all about the structure and the people and my placement at DC Health. This place I had literally never heard of. There's not as much information on the internet, so I didn't know who I was going to be under, who's going to be in charge of me, what I was going to be working on, what I was going to be doing. But honestly, like, I don't really have any room for complaint. I just have to be happy that I have a position and get ready to start. Obviously, you guys can see I'm trying to do a very light and quick makeup because I had the hardest time sleeping last night, so I need to leave like now. It feels like it's before the first day of school type of, oh, I can't sleep jitters, which would happen to me all the time. But in this particular case, I actually don't think that's what it is. I was trying to not get too far off of my gym schedule. Normally, you guys know I go to the all-women's gym on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Since I got back Thursday morning, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to a Thursday evening class, a Friday in the middle of the day class, and then a Saturday class. Obviously, I had to cancel my Friday in the middle of the day class because of this. But anyway, I haven't been to the gym all week. I went yesterday. It was a full body day. Oh my goodness, it tore me up. And then afterward, of course, I went to the track, and I try not to make a habit of this, but I did it this time, and this is why I don't like to do it, because as soon as I got back, I laid down on the couch. I was just like, I just need a moment to chill. Like, I'm so tired. Child, fell asleep on the couch. Okay, I woke up around 11 p.m., which is not that bad. Like, sometimes I wake up and it's 2 a.m. and I'm like, no, like, now my whole day is thrown off. But obviously at that point, like, I had to take a shower and do my skincare. So by the time I finally got to sleep, I was not tired. I was up. I did some online shopping, and I need to be stopped, child. But yeah, we'll definitely have a haul in this video. I feel like I'm all over the place. I'm gonna give you guys all the details, but literally I don't have that many details. Like I said, today is the spring retreat. So far, what I know, because I did have like a welcome Zoom call with one of the people who I think is going to be my boss yesterday. She was saying how she doesn't even live in the state or even the DMV. I think she lives in like Connecticut. She said it so quickly that I low-key kind of missed it, and I was like, oh, okay. And she was mentioning that basically it's a pretty virtual type of thing, which I am not mad about whatsoever. Y'all already know, like, I love the idea of going in person, but practically it's like, okay, now I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to get these things ready. I think it's going to be a better transition having my entire day scheduled to myself and doing whatever I want to do to, okay, I really need to be up by this certain time and logging in and clocking in and stuff like that. I'm excited for the structure that it's going to add to my life, as well as just the certainty. Like, I was literally gonna go to LA next week, or what's the tip? Yeah, so like next week, but I hadn't booked my flight yet because I wasn't sure if this job was gonna happen this week. And I knew that like once everything was cleared, everything was gonna move quickly, and it absolutely did. Like, literally started emailing on Wednesday, and here I am now showing up on Friday. So anyway, like I was saying, because they are a primarily kind of like virtual space, they do have an office downtown. This is kind of a big deal because everybody is coming in person today, and it's a kickoff for their national campaign, which I know nothing about. And I'm not even gonna pretend. Of course, I'm like gonna be respectful, but I'm letting them know, like, y'all, this is very last minute. Like, I'm coming in here ready to work. They definitely know more about me than I know about them. When I had my welcome Zoom call, she was like, we're so excited to meet you, and and I feel like I know so much about you already, and I feel like you're gonna be a perfect fit. And when she was asking me like what kind of things that I would be interested in working in, she was like, well, I know that you're a doula. And I was like, oh snap. I forgot I was doula. What I didn't put that in my paperwork. Like, did I don't think so. If you're new here, I did go through a doula certification, but I'm not a practicing doula anymore. That's why that was funny to me. What am I missing, y'all? I need to leave. Have I explained everything? A lot of people on the team are coming from out of town. Apparently it's a very small team. They work with other sites, and so it's a little bit of a field trip where we're going to be doing site visits. Mind you all, I am missing my normal Friday leadership development for this, but obviously they know about it and they said that it's fine. It's just kind of crazy. I'm like, this can literally change so quickly. You have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. All right, I think that's going to be it. I don't know if I want to add anything to my hair. It looked so cute yesterday. It definitely looks like it was slept on a little bit today. Y'all, this is my first time getting this style. Isn't it so cute? I feel so pretty, especially with the lashes, and it's no leave out, so I'm just living my best life. Okay, anyway, let me show you guys what I'm thinking about wearing. Obviously, you all know, first day, gotta wear pink, but also it's springtime, so weather iffy, annoying. It says that it's 70 degrees, but yesterday it was 64, 65, and it was raining, so it was cold. So I feel like it's gonna be a cold 70, not a warm 70. We don't know, but I assume. Always cold, so I'd rather be warm than cold. So as my base layer, I'm wearing my favorite sculpt dress, long sleeve. I also feel like they will probably be a bit of a casual office. Again, I don't know. Dress code was business casual, I think. Basically, I don't want to be too dressed up. Oh my gosh, my glam room is a mess. I was doing laundry before I left for vacation. Basically gonna wear this bright pink blazer over top of this. And I think with some heels, it'll allow for it to be cute and casual. The thing about this blazer is that you're supposed to kind of like detail like this. Wait, This kind of looked cuter in my head than it does on person, but we literally don't have time for that. Thankfully, there is breakfast there, but obviously I don't know what that entails. I have no idea, y'all, what I'm getting myself into. It's actually comical how much I'm just like going along for the vibes. The way that I'm looking at this is that today is like a meet and greet, not really like a first day. That Monday will be more so of my first day. Okay, I'm gonna quickly grab my Kindle in case there's downtime and I can read, and then I'm gonna pack myself some water, and that's it, folks. I'm obviously not gonna be like vlogging for my first day, but I'll try and get some clips for you all so you can see what I'm gonna be seeing as best as I possibly can. And we'll just recap when I come back and talk more about it later. Wish me a good first day. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so it is 5:37. I'm just getting home. I am exhausted. Y'all know how it is. I spend so much alone time, and then I get the opportunity to speak with people and talk with them and interact. I am like drained at the end of the day. And funny enough, my sister, I think I showed you guys in the last vlog. You guys know she graduated from basic training. She's here in DC. She's waiting / preparing to go into tech school, but because she's in a holding period before she starts tech school, she's kind of able to request leave the base if she needs to. So she did that last weekend for the gender reveal that my brother had. She did it today because she had to get her hair done. You guys know she has locks, and so she was like, I literally have not gotten my hair done since I went into basic training. Anyway, long story short, apparently Trey Songz is in town. When I tell y'all I am a Brianna dupe, like I am a little sister. Okay, whatever my big sister thought was cool, whatever her favorite artist was, whatever her favorite songs were, like that was mine. Drive me around when I was a child because of our age difference. All of my first loves of music and the first concert that I went to was like all with her and through her, and one of those people are Trey Songz. Trey Songz is like no longer one of my favorite artists. I love his old stuff, but like, you know, but anyway, that was my favorite artist back in the day because that used to be her favorite artist, and we've gone to many of his concerts together. It's been a while since I have seen him in concert, but apparently it is his 20-year anniversary and he's here in DC today. So she called me on my way to work, actually 8 o'clock this morning, and asked me if I wanted to go, and I was like, yeah, sure. She's like, tickets are like $150. It's downtown in DC. I'm like, okay, yeah, like that's a cute whatever. Ciao. When I was leaving up out of DC and I knew it was gonna take me 52 minutes to get home, I said, there's no way I'm going home, changing, resting for like an hour or two, and then coming back outside to DC. Absolutely not. I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to talk to you about it. I'm sorry, sis. You just told me this morning, but yeah, coulda, woulda. I ain't even gonna say should have been our Friday evening plans, but like I said, I've been going nonstop for a week. I'm excited to just have a night at home. I'm gonna order some pizza and wings, take off this makeup and go to bed. In my mind, I had it planned that I was gonna go to the track. I already can tell I'm gonna have to switch back to working out in the morning time because working out in the evening, it takes so much discipline, and here now today, I don't have it. I already had to cancel my workout class because I originally was supposed to go at noon, but I have one tomorrow. So today is just going to be a rest day. Tomorrow, I also need to just like get my life together. I need to unpack. I need to finish doing my laundry. Like I said, everything is just a mess. I need to go grocery shopping, all the things. But anyway, first, let me give you guys a rundown on my first day. It felt like a first day in the sense where I did not know anybody. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to get myself into. Honestly, I'm so glad I didn't even think about my previous fellowship experience because I'm like, what's another experience where you're the only one where it's your first day? There's a difference between the first day of the fellowship because all of the new fellows were coming in. We had an orientation, but there was no orientation because I was the only one that was new. Everybody else had already been there. But like I mentioned, it was their spring retreat. So most of the time, a lot of people are virtual in this office and some people actually live other places, but they all came into town for today's event, which was basically like an overview of all the things that the organization has done in the past year and in the past 11 years, as well as like where we're planning on going in the future. We had had a little bit of like a small group breakout sessions. We did a lot of like, you know, talk to your neighbor, talk to your partner, talk to your table. Lots of talking, lots of introducing myself to people and kind of giving them the same rundown. Like, I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what my project is going to be. I don't know. But like, I'm interested in these things. I have this as my background, blah, blah, blah. I'm pretty good at giving my little elevator speech at this point. Then what we did was kind of like a in-person community event. And let me just say, although I'm still like deeply upset that I've never won a pageant state title because of all the years that I put into it, I have gotten a lot of great skills out of it. Like, we did have to do volunteering in high school. I believe we had to have a certain amount of hours. I really gained my skills of being able to talk to people, to hold like conversations with people, especially people who are different from you, to be able to like serve people in that community based way through my experience with pageantry. And I'm just so grateful because it came in great use today. My new organization today did kind of like an informational tabling about Medicaid in the streets of DC. They partnered with like a local organization, and so we were on the side of the street. It's so crazy because we were literally up the street, like on H Street, where I used to live when I first moved to DC. By the way, I'm glad I wore this dress because first, let me back up. Everybody was so diverse, a very like diverse group of people, young, old, new in their career, older in their career. They have a youth board, which is really interesting. So there were some people who were younger, like one of the guys who's like, oh, this is the Gen Z table. And I'm like, I look so young, don't I? Y'all think I'm the Gen Z? I have been realizing lately that I've been confusing people with my age. Like, people think that I'm way younger than I am. And I don't know if it's because like I'm literally about to be 30 in a couple of months, you all. And I don't know what I thought 30 looked like. Like, I don't think I can look at people and be like, oh, she's like clearly 30, whatever. And then I also consider myself to be a millennial Z. I'm more millennial than I am Gen Z because, like I mentioned, I have older siblings. And so my experience is very much so millennial based and millennial coded, but like I understand Gen Z stuff, but I don't consider myself to be Gen Z personally. So it's like kind of giving me the ick because I feel like Gen Z, they are so obsessed with generation wars. Like, I swear they started it. They think that millennials are so weird and so lame and they want to call Gen Alphas, and I'm like, nobody actually cares except for Gen Z, I swear. But this is not going against the person. I just think it's funny because I'm like, y'all think I'm young? I thought I was Gen Z. And I mean, I guess no, I'm not. I'm born in 96, so technically I am a millennial, but I am on the cusp. So whether, you know, I want to consider myself to be a zillennial or Gen Z or a millennial Z, like, it's up to me. I like to say I'm millennial Z because I lean more millennial with like a touch of Z. And I also have obviously like friends, people in my network and stuff that are Gen Z. So like, I'm not too far behind a very wholesome millennial. So it makes me just feel older in general. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that was funny because a lot of new people that I meet recently, they'll like assume that I'm like 25. And yeah, I think it's just because what I conceptualize myself to be at 30 is like not who I am. And so it's kind of like this very jarring thing of like, oh my gosh, like you're 30. Like, that's just such a big age, but I'm not. I'm 29. I have months. Anyway, there was a great variety of people there when it comes to age because of the different like tiers of involvement that they have. Apparently they have other fellows, but they weren't there. And then even like some new graduates who are part of the staff and the team. I'm noticing is that the public health space is, like I mentioned in my orientation video, very artsy fartsy. I mean, these people are so smart and it takes a lot to be able to like know what's going on in the landscape of the world and how to fix it and how to solve it and to have the compassion. But I just feel like the people in the public health space are very, is it right brain or left brain? See, which one am I? Because I don't know. Like, I actually think I'm very left and right brain. That's the beauty and the brains. I can't remember. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. I feel like the people in the public health space are very artistic-esque. Like, they're just more whimsical, just interesting characters. So yeah, I met a lot of people. It was very hard to keep up because although we had name tags, I don't know like what they do. I don't know if I'll be working with them. I don't know if I'll ever see them again. I just met everybody. I said hi, and then I worked at the tabling station. They kind of split us up into two groups with the two organizations that we're working with in DC. And as people were coming up to us, we were like, you know, do you have any questions about Medicaid? We were able to like do a trivia game, give people out gifts and prizes. Because it's also close to Mother's Day, we gave flowers out to people. And I don't feel like I am an expert at all when it came to Medicaid. So I felt like, you know, who am I? But I know myself. I'm also very good at connecting with people, talking to people, just being like public facing. So I still contributed, I think, a lot to the table. Yeah, it was a good day. And obviously, like, there was breakfast there, we had lunch there. So it was a full day, like I said, of talking to a lot of people, being outside, being inside. The office is beautiful. I am obsessed every time I go into a professional office in DC. I don't know if I don't think I actually like vlogged in the room where one of the mentors from the GW program, she allowed me to come to the meeting that she was having with her fellows for her residency program. I've been in that building before, but literally on a different floor. And when I went to that floor, I was like, oh my gosh. I believe it was the National Women's Law Center. It was like pink and purple in there. And I was like, this is so girly pop. Of course, you have the floor to ceiling windows, and so you're able to see all of DC. Oh, I just love all the buildings in like that downtown district area, the K Street, I Street area. Anyway, yeah, so that was my first day. And as I mentioned, or I think I mentioned, they are going to be going on a tour after this. So they started off here in DC, and then I think next we're going to go to Texas and Alabama. I do not believe, like, I'm not going to be going to these places. And next week / my first week is going to be interesting as well, because the onboarding process, while I'm talking tomorrow, I do need to get my nails done. I'm going to give the nail shop one more try. Anyway, I'm just like talking with my hands, and I'm like, I know my fingers look a mess. I really want to get into doing my own nails again. I want to see if I can do builder gel on my own. I'm like at a space where I don't really need to have my nails done right now, and I'm also like, this would be the perfect time to learn how to do my own nails. Anyway, I'm so off topic, y'all. I'm surprised that I think it's because I'm so tired. I want to get everything off my mind, out of my head, out of my mouth, so I could like take off this makeup and go to bed. So my onboarding week is going to be virtual and pretty low key. I think they're gonna set me up and like send me emails and stuff. It's good that it's not like, oh, I have to be at the office at like 8:30 a.m. in the morning. Like, no, since they'll be pretty busy, I think that I'm gonna have a good like time going in. But yeah, now I'm thinking about it, I should probably try and get my sleep track back on schedule to waking up and going to the gym at 7, maybe going to the track afterwards, and then coming back, showering, eating breakfast. Like, honestly, even that doesn't really get me sitting down until like 10 a.m. and I'm pretty sure they start at 9. So I should really go to the 6 a.m. gym class. But that means I would have to wake up at 5, and I'm not there yet. I am indeed a work in progress. So we'll see how strict the 9 a.m. start time is. I don't know, we'll have to see. But I'm excited for this new chapter. Like I said, I'm ready for some structure and just to have like some purpose in my life, like to have something to do. Even though I've been keeping myself very, very busy, as we know. But in case it's nothing like too exciting, you have an idea of like what's to come. I'm just excited that there is something to come. I actually didn't mean to sit here and yap to you all that long. Oh, and I also wanted to do a Brelynn's book review. Finished this book on vacation, This Woven Kingdom. And y'all know I be going into books so blind. I really did not know what this book was about, and I really enjoyed it. It is a romantasy book, a forbidden love, clashing empires, a long forgotten queen who must claw her way through darkness to reclaim her throne, rebuild her kingdom, and save her people from the have lives they've been forced to live. Thoroughly enjoyed it and left it on a cliffhanger. So I was like, wait, when was this book published? 2022. I'm like, let me see if the next book is out. Y'all, why are there 4 books in this series? I said, oh, say less. I'm finna buy the next book set immediately. Like, they didn't have a whole book set. Y'all know I love to buy me a book set. They didn't have the full book set, at least on Amazon. I didn't see it, so I just bought the next book. Also, I think it was in the last vlog or the vlog before last, I did a huge book haul, so I have so many physical copy books that I still need to read, so I really don't want to keep like buying books. I do really want to read that book. I'm hoping that it's in this package here, because once I finish the book that I'm currently reading, I'm definitely going to move back to that series. Speaking of, y'all know I get a lot of reading done while I was traveling, so the other book that I read, oh my gosh, it was, I really need to do my April book recap review, and I have my makeup on, so I should really do it now, but I cannot be bothered. I literally need to do this haul, as well as I should probably do, I don't have the energy today. I literally finished this my last day. Of course, I brought my Kindle with me, and on my way back, I literally just tried to download a quick, short, and available romance novel that was available as an ebook and an audiobook on Libby. And I ended up landing on Fake It Till You Bake It by Jamie Wesley. Well, this was a 3-star. I did not like this book. I remember when I was reading it, I was like, This is so lame. Like, it's so lame. I didn't like it. I felt like the writing was so simple and basic, especially in comparison to this. Not that the writing on this was like extraordinary. I actually think that this is an upper YA book, which I didn't feel like it was YA. Also kind of has like classical language. There's no need to be overwrought when I'm here to help. Come and I will show you how easily the situation can be mended. I'm trying to find a good example of how they be talking, but it's like, I beg your pardon, and da 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 da. Like, it's just very, you can tell that it's like set in a different time zone. The juxtaposition between the writing in this book and the writing in this book was night and day. I should not have read a book like this after a book like that. I can't tell if this was just a really boring / bad book, or if it just fell flat in comparison to this book. I'm glad that I immediately started reading though, because I was in a bit of a book slump. Like, I kind of went a whole week without reading before I started this one, and then when I read this one, when I finally got into it, like, I just have to get over that hump of when I first get into it. Speaking of, as soon as I finished this book, I was like, all right, let me start my next book. And I was still out traveling, so once again I was looking for what book would be available as both an audiobook and an ebook on Libby, and I ended up downloading the Ministry of Time. This was on my wish list, and I don't really remember. Literally, y'all, the way that I create my TBR list, if I see somebody talking about it on Instagram, on TikTok, in real life and in person, the first thing that I will do is go to Libby and check to see if it is available as an ebook or as an audiobook. If I feel like I want to have the physical copy of the book like I did for this one, sometimes I will screenshot it and I put it in a folder on my phone, and then I look for the audiobook, and if it's available right then and there, I will put it on my wish list, and then later on I'll write it down in my book journal. If it's not available, I'll put a hold on it depending on what the library availability is like. Mind you all, I have like 4 different library cards on my Libby, which is also the reason why I have like over 50 books on hold. But I do try to get through them kind of quickly, and mind you all, most books are like one book twice, like the ebook and the audiobook. But now that I'm getting back into reading physical copy books, sometimes it's just one. It just depends. So anyway, when I learned about this book, I decided that I was interested in it. I went into Libby and I saw that both the ebook and the audiobook were available. There were no wait times, but I didn't want to read it right then and there, so I just added it to my wish list on Libby. And so when I was looking for something to quickly read, again, that was available here and now, I was like, okay, I can download the ebook and the audiobook to this right now. That just gives you guys a bit of an understanding. I go about kind of like managing my TBR list, especially going from hard physical copy books to ebooks, and how I also incorporate my audiobooks. Usually I have a list of the books that I want to read for the month, and after I finish one book, I either know exactly what I'm going to next, and I try and read different books. Like, I'll read a romance, and then I'll read a nonfiction, and then not all too different. I read about the same 3-4 genres, but I don't like to read the same genre back to back to back. I feel like I had so many romance novels that I saved on my Libby, and it's just so easy to read Kindle books back to back to back if they are available. And then once I had a hold on all of them, after a time, like, all of them became available. So once you have a hold on something, you can suspend the hold, but then you're still at the top of the line. So I could have a hold for a book on my shelf and then be like, okay, today I decide that I want to read, actually, for example, Bell Hook's Salvation. I'll unsuspend it, and then once the next person returns the book, ebook or audiobook, but in this case I'm speaking specifically to audiobooks, then I'll get it. That can take anywhere between 3, 5, 7 days at max, but normally, like, sometimes it can send it to you in a couple of hours. So normally when I'm like finishing one book and I'm looking to see what book I'm going to read next, I will unsuspend. I don't know if I'm sounding crazy to you all or if I'm putting you on to game, because I remember when I was at my Easter dinner and I was talking to my cousin, and she was like, oh, I don't really like Libby because, like, you know, the books are available, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm very temperamental with my books as well. So I don't feel like people know exactly how to use Libby. I mean, it is your digital library. And also, like I mentioned, I mean, I do have multiple addresses. I lived in multiple states, multiple counties. That is a bit how I'm able to finesse multiple library cards. But if you're in the DMV area, for example, I think that anybody can get a DC library card. You don't have to be a DC resident. And then also for Maryland, you can get like your county library card, but you can also get a state Maryland card. And that one, the wait is always much shorter because they have a lot more books available. Like I said, for each library card, you're able to hold 10 to 15 books. So like I said, I have multiple library cards, so I have about 50 books on hold, and then once I read a book and I return it, then the next time I hear about a book, I'll just like kind of add it to my list. So I say that to say that this was not actually on my TBR list for May. I actually haven't created my May TBR list yet, mainly because I didn't do my recap. I was just out and about and I was like, I wanted to start my next book now because I don't want there to be too much time in between, because if I wait too long, then I'll kind of get in a book slump, because I enjoyed this book so much and I'm ready to go back to it. I don't really know what this book is about yet. I will give you guys a review on this one once I finish it, but just if you were curious, that is what I'm currently reading. And once I'm done, I'm going to go into the second book in this series, which is, oh, it's pink, it's so pretty. These Infinite Threads. Oh, this one is shorter. Ooh, but the cover is so pretty. I love the rose gold. What is the tea? Oh, with purple. Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna finish the Ministry of Time. I actually want to do a lot of reading this week. I cannot wait to get into this book, but yay, I'm so excited to have a new series that I love and I'm excited to read. If I were to create my May TBR list right now, I finished this book within the first couple of days, even though I started it in April. So this Woven Kingdom, check. And then we have the Fake It or Bake It or whatever, check. The Ministry of Time, that's what I'm currently reading. These Infinite Threads. Also thinking, because I'm in like this going back to work era, that I should read Atomic Habits. I think I also have the audiobook for this on hold. I would actually love to read and annotate this book. I think this would be a good palette cleanser because I don't have any nonfiction books in my stack this month, and I think that this will set me up for success in regards to like getting my mind right to getting back on a routine. So I'm going to add that. Again, ironically, as I just mentioned, Salvation became available as an audiobook, so I think I'm going to annotate it as well. And then maybe I will add Hookshot to this. And if I can finesse one more book, I do want to read Monday's Not Coming. I'm kind of like anticipating this book a little bit because I know that it's going to make me sad, but I think this is a good mix of books. That's literally how I create my TBR list for the month. Will I get through all of these? It's possible I could get through all of these. I'm already 2 down. I'm really excited to read this one, so I'm sure I can get through it quickly. Annotating these two may take a minute. This may be a little bit ambitious, but I'm pretty sure this is what I'm going to get through for the month of May. I'm sorry, I don't know why I just went on a really big book tangent. I hope you all enjoy when I talk about books. Speaking of, actually, a subscriber, or I guess you could say a follower on TikTok, wrote a book and she sent it to me. She messaged me on TikTok and asked if she could send it to me, and it came. It's called Purpose is BS. The subtitle is Living Fully Without Waiting for a Bigger Reason. I believe her name is Wanisha Bird. You don't really need a purpose. Well, not the kind that they try to sell you, the kind that says you're broken until you find your why, or build a brand and live a life that looks good online. That story, it's exhausting. It's everywhere and it's BS. This book isn't here to fix you. It's not another guide to becoming someone else. It's for those who have been chasing clarity, doing all the right things, and still feel like something's missing. It's for anyone tired of waiting for a breakthrough before allowing themselves to live. Okay, I can totally see why she sent this to me. May read it this month. It's a pretty quick and short read, like less than 50 pages, right? A bit about the author. Wanisha is I hope that's how you pronounce her name. Wanisha Bird is an author, public health professional, and real estate investor who believes that living fully doesn't require permission or a purpose. Her work challenges societal norms and centers liberation, self-worth, and authenticity. I'm actually really proud of her, and this sounds like an amazing topic. So I will have this linked in the description box down below, as well as all the books that I have talked about and mentioned in today's vlog so far. What else I purchased from Amazon? Got to replenish some essentials. Topic, but whatever, random. I am really working on length retention, and one of the ways that I'm doing that is by making sure that A, my hair is moisturized, and B, that I am detangling my hair with care. And so lately I have been using the African Pride Aloe and Coconut Water Detangle and Condition Pre-Shampoo. This is nothing new, and a lot of people probably know about this and use this, but I do feel like I have noticed that my hair is longer, and I feel like it's actually working basically. So I got another thing of that as my second container, and then I also got a re-up on my favorite razors. I love these because they have the soap around them. I still use shaving oil, but like you don't need it. I also ended up getting another pack of these Apple USB-C to USB-C charging port travel charger. thing about these chargers. They're not gonna last you forever. Literally a pack of 3 was $9. So I just wanted to replace that. The random things that I be buying on Amazon, y'all. Oh, I bought a pair of shoes. I actually thought these would go perfect with the Coach bag that I unboxed for you all in the last vlog or the vlog before last. I literally, y'all know I can't keep up, but I have a pair like this already, and they are more of like a beigey neutral color, and they're really cute and perfect. And I really was like, I need these in more colors because I'm at the place in life where I'm not wearing stiletto pumps and the club. I don't know why that just came to my mind, but yeah, I'm not really wearing stilettos. But when I do want to like dress up, I love a good like mule kitten heel. I don't know if you consider this to be kitten. It's like tall enough to not be kitten. I also like that it's like a cupcake heel, so it doesn't give like thick chunky heel, which I'm starting to grow out of. It depends on the time and the place. Like today I wore a chunky heel, but that was the workplace. Every time I have a colorful outfit, I can just put these on, but they're not like a stark white. I like that they're like a bone white. Let's try it on. And you guys know I'm Bigfoot gang, so oh, they actually have a padding on them, so a little bit comfortable. Wait, do these fit? Probably low-key could have gone up a size. They're definitely comfortable though. Y'all, I was supposed to sit down and quickly talk about and I'm just rambling. Anyway, I was saying that you guys know that I'm trying to get a wide range of cute workout tops that I can wear over top of my sports bras. That way I don't have to wear my jackets when I'm working out. I actually returned a few of the other colors that I got last time. Even though I love the quality of them, when I tried to pair them with some of the leggings that I already had, I didn't feel like I had a good match. So I returned some, and then I bought some other new colors. And one of those new colors is this cute like baby blue. And then what is this? Oh, actually, I wonder if I want to open this. My niece's first birthday present. This is the gift for her first birthday. That's actually 4 months away, and I don't even know if I'm gonna be here for that. I saw it online and I was like, oh, that's actually a really like perfect gift. So I decided just to buy it, and actually like has it custom made with her name on it. But I'm pretty sure Jeray be watching the vlogs, and if not, some of the family does. So I'm not gonna show them. And as you guys saw in the last vlog, I also have another niece on the way. So that's good because I think the first birthday is also gonna be the sprinkle for the second baby, and want to be able to get both of the babies a gift. I got the first gift early on. Now when the event comes around, all I have to do is worry about getting the second gift. If I'm here into it, we not gonna get into it. We are going to be grateful for the fact that this waiting season that I have been waiting for has finally come to an end, and we're just gonna be happy about that. I have a confession to make, and you're not gonna like it because I have a haul for you all, and that's not the bad part. We know I'm a shopaholic. I was just saying earlier about how I couldn't sleep last night, and so I bought some things. Yeah, I constantly am shopping. The problem is that I shop so much that I don't even be knowing what I buy until it gets here. The reason why that's becoming a problem is because a little bit of behind the scenes background. Shein changed the way they do their gifted collaborations. I don't just like go to the website and choose whatever I want, 5, 10, 15 items. Like they will specifically have a themed campaign, and then when you click the link to order the things, it's not everything on the website. Like sometimes it's things that are from a certain brand, sometimes it's from whatever it is. A lot of times I will do multiple of these campaigns at once, and I will forget what I got for which campaign because things will all come at once. It's a lot to keep track of, and I haven't been doing a good job, so much so that I think I bought duplicates of things. I'm gonna box and show you all. It's actually really cool. Today's campaign is all about $10 finds on Shein. Y'all already know that Shein is a super affordable place where you can find cute, trendy, and affordable items. The fact that some of these pieces, these items are bangers and they are below $10, I was like, oh, that's gonna be a super cute idea. Okay, let me go look, pick out some things. I like these items so much that I actually previously chose them for a different campaign that I've already showed you all. I wasn't even paying attention to how inexpensive these items were. I was just getting them because they were cute. Sometimes I'll put things in my cart and then I'll go do something else, and then I'll come back and I'll check out, and then I'll go do something else. I know that I placed these orders 2 separate days, 2 separate times. I guess that just shows you all that I really like these pieces. So I'm gonna unbox all this stuff, and then I'm gonna do a quick haul if you've seen it before. And mind you all, I just did a closet clean out. I'm literally just gonna have to donate this stuff again. Okay, are y'all ready? There's actually a lot of things in this haul, but the good news is that yes, there are some repeats, but not too many. And I mean, at the end of the day, the good news is that if you didn't see these things before, now you're gonna see them. Again, there are a lot of things we're gonna do this kind of rapid fire. You all remember how much I love this style of top. I actually think each of these come out a little bit different because I do think I ordered this top, but I think the one that I have looks a little bit different. It has a little bit more brown in it, whereas this one has a little bit more yellow in it, okay? Mind you all this stuff is under $10. I'm really just upset because I could have gotten different things, but I still love this top. I obviously haven't worn it yet, but y'all know I was already in love with it. And then this is another one. I think what makes it worse too is that I got the same style of top in 3 different colors, but then I got it 3 different times. I think I didn't get this one last time. I think it reminds me of a painting. Picasso, really cute. The item that I have is actually a pack of 2. I love how Shein will have these basics in multiple colors that you can get, again, for a cheap price. So this is a really cute square neck top, and it has like these cap sleeves, and it comes in a pack with a black top as well as a red top. And I like how they are scrunched on the sides. Next item is a white skirt. I love a good white bottom in the spring and summer, and I feel like I don't have a perfect white bottom as of right now, so I'm really interested to see if I will enjoy this. It's actually a skirt. These do have shorts underneath of it. Again, just something nice, easy, and casual to pair with all of my colorful tops. Next item I think is a really nice staple for me and during this time of the year is this really beautiful rose pink bodycon dress. You guys know I love bodycon dresses for running errands, feeling cutesy and girly and put together without having to do too much. I get these in the size small, and again with this color, oh, it's so beautiful. Perfect thing to have in your wardrobe, which you will wear over and over and over again. I was surprised it was under $10, and the quality on this is amazing. Oh no, I'm obsessed with these blazers right now. This would actually have been so cute to wear over this today. I mean, I could wear this again in the future. I love the stripes, and I also love the gold buttons going down it. Very perfect as I'm back to entering my new work era. Next piece is another basic. How cute is this white top? Very similar to the black and red one, but actually the quality on this one is a little bit thicker, and it's also a bodysuit. Again, y'all know I love bodysuits, and if you can see in the back it has like this cutout detail. I mean, you can pair this with so many different pants and skirts and different bottoms and be so cute and set for the spring and summer. I was very curious to see what this next item is going to look like in person. It's pretty sheer, but I feel like that this will be really nice in the dead of summer when it's really hot outside. It is this high neck halter dress. You can see it has this abstract print on it, and the color of it is beige with black, and because it is halter and it has like this bungee, it has the whole back open, and it kind of just ties in the back. So again, really nice, pretty, flowy, girly, flirty, something to easily put on maybe like for brunch with the girls or even for vacation. This is another one of those 3-pack sets, and they're actually perfect for me to wear when I work out, just like I was mentioning before. But imagine, I think I got that blue top from Amazon for like $16, and imagine I got 3 t-shirts in 1 pack for $10. So it comes in this really nice heather gray color, and then I also have a black one. You can never have too many of these, and I love the material of them. And then I also have this navy one, which I love. I don't think I've been able to get a good navy color yet. So again, perfect to wear when I'm working out, to put over top of my sports bras, to pair with some leggings. That way I don't have my stomach out and I feel more comfortable when I'm working out or even just lounging around. Next item, like I mentioned, I wanted to get more skirts. Isn't this so cute? I feel like all the brown skirts that I have are leather. It's like not my typical style, but I would love to wear something like this when I need some brown bottoms. It's cutesy, it's girly, it's flirty. It's definitely more boho, and I like a more simple but like sophisticated chic look, but still think that the skirt is really cute and that I could really utilize my wardrobe. And it's very cutesy and girly. We were doing good, but I do have a repeat item. I showed you guys this in the last haul. This is a blue maxi bodycon like t-shirt dress. The problem problem is too, they had multiple colors in this and I chose blue both times. Some of it is nice because it's like I clearly really wanted this item, and I also really knew myself because I think that I probably put different colors in my cart but ultimately chose it to blue. But the fact that I did the same thing twice is like, now that's really me. Next item that I got, I was so curious to know what the quality of the sweater was going to be because online it looks like it is a nice thick sweater, something just nice and casual to put on if I wanted to wear before going to the gym. It is a crop sweater. I will say it looks a lot thicker online. I mean, it looks like it was probably $10. I will definitely still wear it, I'm not gonna lie, like I said, especially before going to the gym. And then the last thing is another repeat. It is the top that we see, we know, and we love, the really cute like pink to yellow ombre bodysuit. This is why I say that I have to slow down, I have to calm down. Like I mentioned, I also ordered some things today, so when you see me do a haul in a week or two, mind your business, okay? I'm a work in progress. But if you are interested in any of these items, you can definitely check out the links to them in the description box down below. Or if you want to see what else you can buy for $10 on Shein at a discounted price, because I do have discount codes whenever I do these hauls, again, check out the description box down below. Thank you for listening to me yap for the past 30 minutes. I am going to see you all in the morning when I go to the gym. I have just been doing nothing but yapping and talking. Yeah, I'm tired of talking. I'm gonna take off this makeup, eat my pizza and wings, read my book, go to bed, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning. We're up. Here we are. Here we go. Ooh, my voice. All right, let's get this workout.
Trying to serve. All you deserve is for you, coming to you, coming right in the view. All you work for is all for you, coming real soon, like really, really soon. You're a star and you know it, Life's so bright, yeah, you're glowing, in the day, in the night. Either way, you're a star and you know it, Lights so bright, yeah, you glowing, in the day, in the night. Either way, you gon' shine. High above the mess, too fly to be stressed. This life is getting good, no like it's better than this. This is your chance to see what you're made of. What are you afraid of?
Good morning. Is it still morning? No, it is afternoon time. Hey y'all, good afternoon. That was basically the gist of my first day of work. Life is so crazy, man. Like, what can I even say? I believe who's going to be like my direct boss slash supervisor, she ended up emailing me to get me set up on Asana. I actually thought that they were going to be traveling today on Monday, so I wasn't going to be hearing a lot from her. But I think actually the person who was in charge of like HR, she has today off, and then Wednesday through Friday is when she said that they are traveling. Chill. First day, she did give me a task and she put it into the system, and a few of like my tasks are onboarding things, so that's basically what I'll be up to. I mean, by the way, I haven't talked to you all in a couple of days. I did go back to the same salon, and I tried to ask for the guy who did it the time before last, the one that I really liked, but he was out of town. He wasn't there. So I went to another guy and he did better. Not great, not perfect, not like the other guy, but he did better. And I also got my toes done. So that was really the gist of like my Saturday. I went to a workout class. I got my toes and stuff done, and then I was relaxing. And then I don't think I mentioned to you all either that yesterday was Mother's Day and my mom is traveling. Like, she's out and about doing her own thing, child. So there was no Mother's Day festivities this year, which is kind of crazy. Not kind of, it was very crazy. I'm like, what do you mean we're not doing anything for Mother's Day? You guys remember when I got these memory boxes from Hobby Lobby? Mind you all, most of this stuff is supposed to be in my junk journal. I have kind of fallen off of journaling. Y'all, look at this. I have so much stuff in here. I think I just need to finally go through and throw some of this stuff away, because I don't think I can even remember what everything is from. You know, like stuff like this, I don't know if y'all are like me. I keep everything. Like, this is from the day that Raina was born, and this was our visitor pass going into the hospital. Like, oh my gosh. I have my cute little note from my new niece who is still cooking and on her way, as well as my keeper of the gender pin that I want to just keep in here for future reference. But yeah, literally this thing is full. I need to empty this one out as well as get another one. Yeah, it's new beginnings. I don't know if we consider Friday to be my first day of work or if today is my first day of work. I'm just adding some washi tape to my planner because I like to decorate each weekly page. But yeah, like I said, I have a couple of tasks that I am assigned to complete. The deadlines are pretty open because they're kind of busy this week. So I can do a little bit of it today, or I don't have to. I could do some of it tomorrow. It's really just depending on what I'm feeling like. I'm in a bit of an editing slump, and honestly, it's already 3 p.m. All I can say is, guys, I have a lot of emotions going on right now. I'm happy and excited that I'm finally starting this new thing. I'm happy that it doesn't require for me to get up and take 2 buses and a train to get to DC or on Capitol Hill, and that is like very low key. I also am like not super excited. I don't really know what like the actual work that I'm going to be doing, so I'm not like that excited about it. I don't know, I just feel like I have a million tabs open in my mind right now. I have other things going on that makes me kind of want to take the day off mentally, but I literally haven't felt this way in a while, where I just want to like give up on the day. It's kind of how I'm feeling today. So I don't really want to go on my walk. I don't want to go to my cycle class, but I know going to cycle will make me feel better. However, they already sent us a notification that the favorite cycle instructor is going to have a sub today. So it's not even going to feel like a cycle class. So I kind of don't even want to go. I'm trying to just like get myself on track and reorient myself into like what's the new normal and stuff. I may have to phone a friend and maybe that will. Anyway, I'm all over the place. I hate vlogging when I'm like this. Tomorrow, it'll be a new day. It'll be a fresh start. I'll focus more of my attention on actually doing the task of my new job. So yeah, I'll call y'all back. So I did end up taking a mental health day yesterday because life be lifing, but it's okay, we're back. I did have a pretty good workflow today in the sense of just like sitting down and actually getting some work done, playing around with the sauna. All of my tasks and assignments are, so I've been playing around with it. I also finished editing a YouTube video and I got that uploaded. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I did book all of my workout classes for the evening this week, which is a little bit off for me, but I kind of just wanted to make sure that I wasn't dealing with waking up early in the morning for potential work and working out at the same time. Next week, I could probably move it up to noon if I wanted to. As of right now, I don't have like any meetings on my schedule, so I'm pretty sure if I wanted to step away for an hour and a half to work out and then come back, I could do that. During that retreat, there was one session where after a presentation, everybody like basically filled out really a worksheet of their ideas of how we can create belonging in Medicaid, and we went into small groups and we talked about it. And so one of my assignments is to literally synthesize all of these papers. I still have to go through, take pictures, upload them, and then also reread all of these different papers. I think there's probably about 50 or so of these. That is what I've been doing. A little bit of busy work, but it's paying the bills, so I really can't complain. And yeah, that's all I got going on for today. No other updates really, just wanted to check in with you all. Yeah, this is my Wednesday. I'll check in with you guys tomorrow.
Finding herself that this madman had killed his own father, murdered a team of diviners, slaughtered the king of our doom.
Happy Thursday. I feel like this week has gone by relatively fast. I actually just got off of therapy, but I have been doing deep work here for a few hours. I got through a lot of the things on my task list for today. I like low-key don't love Asana. I mean, I like it because I can see everything I need to do, but the way that she has filled out the things like for my onboarding checklist, I'm just a bit overwhelmed is a bit of too strong of a statement. I had very few requirements and responsibilities for months and months and months, and so now to actually like have a person checking for me, seeing what I'm doing, having things at a certain time and stuff, it's a bit jarring, I guess you could say is the best word for it. And then on top of that, me just not having a good week mentally is like not the best, but we're pushing through, so we're gonna go work out. Oh, and I guess technically it's kind of like my last day working, because technically I work Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday I have my health leadership training with GW, so that'll actually be the work that I do tomorrow. So we are closing the laptop for the day, and now let's head to our workout. Good morning, new day, same spot. I had a great workout yesterday, although I will say afterwards when I went to the track, I just was not feeling it. I was like, sometimes when I do my 10K after, specifically like my leg day, my calves are like, sorry, I just took my vitamins, so my tongue is green. Anyway, ignore that. My calves will tighten up and it makes the walk so uncomfortable, and I can't decide, like, am I supposed to be pushing through this or is this something that I should like rest through? And I was so hungry that I was like, I'm just ready for this to be done so I can go home, take a shower, do my skincare, eat my food. Y'all, I have been watching House of David. Let me set up my laptop because we're about to start in a couple of minutes on Amazon Prime. And there's only 2 seasons. I believe they're coming out with a 3rd season. I have been wanting to watch that show for so long. And I finally was like trying to find a new show to watch. I was like, okay, I'm going to watch this one. I love this show so much. I literally finished, I think I started it on Monday. And today is Friday, and I finished it last night on Thursday. So in 4 days, I finished all 2 seasons. There are only 8 episodes. I just wish, why is it like the shows that I want to get through quickly in order to like know what's going on, like Grey's Anatomy, why are there 25 episodes a season? But then shows that I'm like, I would watch 25 episodes of this. There's only 8. The new shows, they only do like 8 episodes a season, and it's so annoying. It was the same thing for, what was the show I was watching before that? Like Paradise. I was kind of in a TV slump in between Paradise and House of David. I could not find a good show that I just wanted to watch and that I could binge and that, you know, had a lot of good episodes and that would keep my attention for the entire time. I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy in a while. I feel like I haven't updated you all, but I will say, spoiler. Spoiler for me and probably only me, but I haven't updated you all probably since sometime last year probably. I watch it every now and then. I did get to the place where Christina left. I was so sad. And then the whole thing with Derek started happening where he was off and about in DC. And I think what really caught me by surprise, y'all, when the season finale happened, they didn't kill him off. So I was like, okay, that means he's gonna be here. That's normally what they do. They will kill people off on that last episode, that season finale. Why was it in the middle of the season when randomly he been gone the whole season? She's trying to call him, she can't get in contact with him. Now all of a sudden he just show up out of nowhere, boom, car crash, and Derek is gone. Actually, that's the last episode that I watched. I haven't been able to watch an episode since because I'm so like, what is the show gonna be now? Like, why is Dr. Hunt still there? I hate that man. Why is Dr. Hunt still there? And Derek is gone. Christina is gone. The sister, what's the sister name that I like? Gray, McSteamy, like everybody who I like keeps leaving. So I'm pretty sad about that. That's why I haven't been watching it. So if you guys are curious, that's where I'm at on my Grey's Anatomy journey. But like I said, I have been watching House of David. I finished the season 2 yesterday and they just made the show so good, you all. What's so good about it is that obviously, I mean, David's story, if you're unfamiliar, like this is like David from the Bible, like David and Goliath, but David has so much lore. Like there's actually so many layers, and out of all the people in the Bible other than Jesus, like my top 2 favorite characters are Joseph and David, because David be going through it, man. And what I really love is how he was anointed and then had to wait for a long period of time before actually being able to step into his kingship. So many details.
Wait just one more minute. We're only missing one fellow, so
anyway, I'm gonna have to go soon, but
open
definitely
up the floor in a minute.
If you haven't yet, check out House of David. I highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it. It was very like action forward too, like a lot of, but yeah, I loved it. I thought it was gonna be just like The Chosen, and it's not. Like it's not as biblically accurate. Like it really is like kind of a show on its own, but like the underlyings of it are obviously inspired by biblical stories. Also, the good thing is that I'm making great headway on the current book that I'm reading, which is Infinite Threads. Normally when I'm watching a good show, I'm kind of like slow in my reading, and when I'm in a good book, I don't really care about a show, but I'm actually been able to do both. Like I finished the series and then I went and I read my book until I went to sleep. So anyway, that's just a little media update for you all. Please comment down below any good shows that you are watching right now. I think I need to, it's a very stark contrast, but I think I need to get HBO Max, that way I can watch for you, because that's what's kind of out right now. That's what people are talking about, and I do kind of like to watch things as people were talking about it. There are a few shows that I've actually never finished, but I've started that I would kind of like to finish, like All American. I actually never finished that, and also Insecure. I've actually never finished Insecure.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I hadn't.
With that being said, comment it down below. I'm gonna go to work, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye. Okay, y'all, it's later. The good news is that I was very productive. I actually ended up putting away my laundry while I was on the call because she didn't require for us to have our camera on. Also good news, they canceled the second part of today's presentation, so it wasn't 2 4-hour long lectures and presentations. So now it's officially the weekend. The work week is done. I can't decide if I want to start a new vlog and like have all the fun things be in like a weekend vlog type of vibe, or if I should include it in this one. I feel like this vlog has been very boring, as well as my mood was down in the beginning of the week, so I think I'm gonna keep it in this vlog. especially because I think it's maybe a little bit short. But comment down below which one you all prefer, if you enjoy seeing a week vlog and then a weekend vlog, or if you're all things beauty and brains and so you like to see literally just like whatever I get into during my week and my weekend. I think I was vlogging, so I did mention it, but I didn't go to my cycle class on Monday because I just wasn't feeling well mentally, and so I'm gonna go to the cycle class today on Friday, which is by a different instructor. This is by the black man that I told you guys. His personality just a little bit rushed. I'm gonna try and vlog some of it so you guys can see the way that he be talking to me. It's absolutely crazy. That's at 5:45. It's currently 2:15. We have a few errands to run. I like to consider this making money errands because we are making returns. So I have to go to Ross, Sephora, and where else is on my list? I think the only thing that I want to buy something from is Bath and Body Works. My wall plugins just like stop working after a certain point in time. Also, I need to send in that clothes from ThredUp. I actually haven't done that yet. So yeah, that's what's on today's agenda. By the time we do all those things, it'll probably be time for the workout class, and that'll be our Friday. We're sticking around the boring part of the vlog. Now let's have some fun.
I've been trying to listen while you motivate me, 'cause all the other times, babe, you drive me crazy. You know I wanna see it in that new Mercedes. You know I wanna hear it when you say you made it. I can't even lie, babe, you're one-on-one. I can't even lie, look how far you come. That was making fun, 'cause you get it done. I ain't gotta tell you 'cause you know what's up. I ain't gotta tell you.
Y'all, I thought I was gonna stay out until the class later on, but I was actually on the phone for literally an hour with Jasmine in the car, and then I finished all of my errands and I still have like an hour and some change. I was gonna go see Devil Wears Prada too because I haven't seen it yet, and I didn't go on my weekly movie excursion. But I really want to see the first one and then see the second one because I honestly don't remember the first one and how it ended, even though that movie was literally starting at 3:50, and by the time I was on the phone with her it was like 3:20. I was like, I could go right now, but no, I think I'm gonna go home and make myself lunch. That way I have energy for this workout class later, and if I have some time I'll lay down for a little bit and read my book because I am so into it. There's nothing like being in the middle of a good book. I kind of want to slow down reading because I don't want it to be done yet, but then I also know that it's a series, so literally I should have ordered the third book. I'm trying something for the first time, which is buying a book, finishing it, and then when I finish it, buy the next book. I'm surprised that I even had the two books in between the first book and the second one. I feel like the only reason why I was able to do that was A, because I was traveling, B, because they were books that were available on my Kindle, and C, because I had to wait for the second book to get shipped. When it comes to my health and fitness goals, I'm doing good at showing up to the gym, but not so much eating. I'm a little bit better. I'm making better choices lately. So if I'm good today, I can have fun tomorrow. And then what I really need to try and start doing is on Sunday. It's a universal experience that people do not like to cook same day that they go grocery shopping and or like meal prep. Like when I meal prep, it's for the days to come. It's not like for that day. I want to get back on the habit of meal prepping on Sunday because lately I've been procrastinating and doing it on Monday. Mind you all, I get my groceries delivered, so there really is no excuse. Even if it requires for me to cook one extra meal that's a little bit fun, again, still healthy, I'm trying not to eat out or order in or have fast food and delivery more than once a week. It's actually really sad that I have to make that a goal for myself. Like I know there are probably some people who go weeks and weeks and weeks, but no, a good week for me is only eating out once a week. Most weeks it's 2, 3, even 4 times a week. When I do that, I feel like I'm throwing away all my progress. So I really want to try and lock in. Like I said, I've been doing habit tracking. The way I feel a bit more accomplished each day that I go and I don't eat out. I was also thinking about playing around with meal prepping breakfast because I think that that would also help my, I don't necessarily have decision fatigue when it comes to cooking. I think that's just, again, adulting in general, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like I don't want to have to think about what I'm eating. I just want to be able to pop something in the microwave and be healthy. That's half the reason. Well, yes, convenience is a big reason why I like to eat out, but I'm not even gonna hold you guys. I just like the taste. Like when I am craving something, like right now, like I said, I'm craving Chick-fil-A. I also really want breakfast food. Like I would love pancakes and eggs. I could make pancakes at home. Honestly, I haven't made pancakes in a long time. Maybe because I don't know how to like just make one serving. I would only know how to make like 20 pancakes, and now I'm eating pancakes for the rest of the week. Anyway, I'm rambling. I would love to hear your thoughts on actionable tips that you have for me to decenter food. You don't eat food for enjoyment, you eat food for fuel. I'm trying to get there. Like, that is the ultimate goal. Food is fuel, not friends. Like, I be wanting to hang out with my food. I like to eat socially. Like, no, eat for fuel, and that's it.
Just know that we will definitely be doing a full day scrap today.
Beyond disappointed and upset and like infuriated. There was a sub for the class today. Mind you all, this isn't even my favorite instructor, but at least the class is like hard and challenging. There are a few other cycle instructors that are okay. This is the worst. He's the worst. I hate him. Every time I have him, he's literally just like this old man who he just be sitting in front of class like this. Okay, now 15, and his playlist sucks. I'm so upset. I don't think you guys understand. Like, I am trying to do the right thing. I woke up this morning and I put on my workout clothes in order for me to eliminate any excuses to not go to the gym. I drank my creatine this morning, the way my muscles would be fueled. I made sure that I ate lunch. Y'all, I literally have 56 minutes left in my book. I did not want to get up off that couch, but I did it. I'm so confused because they normally send a notification on the app when you have reserved a class when there is a substitute for it. I didn't get the notification, child, and I am very salty about it because I was just livid. Like, it wasn't a good workout. Better than nothing. I guess technically it's better than sitting on the couch, but let this be your sign, because if I would have went to the spin class on Monday like how I like to, I know the music would have been good. I know I would have enjoyed myself. I know I would have gotten a good workout. I know I would have burned a lot of calories. Like, instead I did all of this. Could have just done it the first time. Do the hard thing the first time, people. So upset. I'm gonna go home, finish my book, eat my dinner, and I need to take not an everything shower, but I need to take a really good shower because when I was on the phone with Jasmine, she invited me to go to something with her 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning. It's the next day. We are on our way to our first excursion of this Saturday. I'm going to a Goodwill X Strip pop-up that's at the Bowie Town Center. Now, I personally am not a shopper of Stripped, but Jasmine is. Apparently people are going to be lining outside and they're giving away clothes at Goodwill prices. Normally it's an online store, but today it's in person. So I'm going to support. Y'all know I'm the frenetic shopping, okay? I will show up early, wait in line, and buy something. By the way, it's early. It's 8 a.m. The pop-up starts at 9. I woke up at like 6:59 this morning. Like, why am I up so early? And then I realized, dang, I didn't set an alarm. Like, my body really knows when it's time to wake up, because since I haven't been going to the gym early in the morning, I don't wake up until like 9 a.m. because I don't have to. Should have gotten ready right then, but I fell asleep watching Devil Wears Prada yesterday, and so I wanted to watch a little bit of it this morning, and I did, and I laid in the bed for an extra 15 minutes before I was like, let me get up, and lo and behold, those are the 15 minutes. I'll learn my lesson. Hopefully Jasmine is there. She's already in line. Let's check her location. Oh, she's still on the way. No, she's low-key 4 minutes away from me, so See how this is gonna go. I'll pick you guys back up when I get there. Y'all, look at the way people are lining up. People had chairs. This is so funny. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is Jasmine.
Jasmine, 2 women holding hands. Woman dancing.
Wait a minute. No. If y'all can see how far back it goes. Yeah, I just parked. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. But good for them though. Good for them.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock.
How you feeling,
on the
Jasmine?
dot. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie.
We're about to see. Oh, I didn't even show y'all how far this line goes.
You gotta walk all the way around.
Yeah. But I think they're probably gonna allow like 100 people in at a time. I would think. Stop on my spot, Jada. Dang, you see me walk on a phone. This means I'm trying to be discreet. The phone means discreet. Update y'all. We've been in line for 2 hours. That sounds crazy. But we've been in line for 2 hours because we got here at 8:15. It is now 10:15, and they opened up at 9. We thought that we would be in by 10. Actually, I think Jasmine said 9:20.
I did say 9:20.
I didn't think it was going to take this long. I think it's because there's no time limit, so they're just allowing people to go in. And they're also letting 100 people in at a time. I thought they were going to let like 300 people at a time. So they go in 100, they leave in one by one, taking their sweet old time.
And people are shopping regularly. Yeah. Get in there for what we're here for and leave.
She's a little bit upset because she has a commitment that she needs to leave for at 10:30. So I think that I'm probably gonna get her items for her so that she can leave and be on time to serve God's people. She's throwing a temper tantrum. I'm gonna let her have her breakdown in privacy. I'll report back later.
I don't care. I still don't care.
The truth.
She said on spandex. I want spandex. So 4 things.
Okay.
Lead me into delusion. I'm okay with delusion.
We're almost there, y'all. This is the last home stretch, and everybody's telling us not to go in, so we'll see. I was gonna say, don't blame me, because he put that hand up quick. It's, what do we even do, y'all? I don't even know how to act now that I'm actually in here.
Guess you wasn't running, pushed you out.
Right. All right, let me lock in. Okay, so that unfortunately did not go as planned. I left with nothing, but I think I did my job as an emotional support shopper because, as you guys saw, Jasmine had to leave early. I'm making myself a matcha right now because I don't know why I got up early. Should have made myself some caffeine before leaving, but we know I was pressed for time as per usual. Would it be crazy if I put yogurt in this matcha? When did my straw bend? Found one jumpsuit that was an extra large, but Jada, which is Jasmine's sister, I think I put her on the vlog before. I feel like that thing is extra loud today, and now I'm screaming. She tried on an extra large jumpsuit and it fit her. So I'm like, okay, we're just gonna try and get the extra large. Maybe it'll fit her and she'll like it. I did expect to leave with something, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not upset that I didn't leave with something because I don't need anything. Like if I would have got it, I would have wore it, but like I didn't need it, you know? I'm high-key tired. I didn't think I was gonna be out there all day. I just got home and it is noon. And next up we have brunch with, it's actually like the CBCF fellows, but also the cohort that was above us. So yeah, there's a decent sized group of us who are gonna go brunches at Park. I haven't been to Park for brunch in literally years. I just love brunch in general. Like that is my favorite way to catch up with friends. It's so wholesome. It's during the daytime. I can get dressed up, get cute, but now I'm tired and I want to lay down. But that's at 1:30 and it's 12. So I literally have to go upstairs, freshen up, do my makeup, and then get dressed and head there. So that's why I'm making this matcha, because it already feels like it's been a long day. I'm also at a weird place because I didn't eat before I went, so I'm hungry. I've never tried putting yogurt in. That could be absolutely crazy. Only a little bit. Okay, it made it really thick. All right, I'm all fresh. I picked out my outfit. I'm trying to open the new bronzer that I got from Sephora yesterday. I got this one to replace the one that I got from Too Faced. Color was just too dark, but goodness, I'm literally having to rip open this entire box. So I hope I like this product because I won't be able to return it now. The new bronzer that I got is from House Labs. This is in the shade. Ooh, this looks dark too. Oh no. Jatoba Sun. I do feel like I'm a little tan right now though, so maybe it'll work. I totally got a tan while I was out there. I can see it all in my face. Can y'all tell? I'm going to sit back down and let you see me do my makeup. I feel like I never do this because I'm always wanting to yap on my short form, but I don't got nothing I want to yap about and I want to be somewhat on time today. So get ready with me for brunch. That is not what I was playing. You Drake, let's go. Hey.
We've been done long before it all begun. Still can't give it up. Lead me on, but leave before the morning comes. Even though it's what we want, can't keep it up. But I just don't wanna leave you. Might just go with the reasons why we both can't make it. And secret, both gotta keep it honest. That's just a game we know. We both can play. For tonight, I'm yours. So tonight, the truth. Or say behind closed doors.
Okay, this is the finished makeup look. I think it came out so pretty. I feel like I haven't done a full glam in a minute. I say a minute, it's been like a week, but like I got to try out all of my new makeup products and really somewhat take my time. I was kind of rushing, but yeah, this is the outfit, by the way. My new shein top. You guys know I have a million of these bodysuits, so this is the perfect place to wear it. And I believe this little short situation is from Zara. And then I'm wearing these cute little mule kitten heels and the chalk tabby. That's the outfit. Let's head to brunch.
Even though it's what we want, can't keep these up. No, but I just don't wanna leave you. I didn't love my whole time.
Brunch was good, but y'all know it be loud.
That's just all I wanna do is lie with you. For tonight I'm yours. So tonight
Okay, y'all, I'm back home. Today did not go as planned whatsoever. Mainly because after I went out to brunch, I ended up just staying out with the gang. It's like a rooftop. It was supposed to be a day party, but it was pretty mid, but it was a good location to just continue to sit and talk. And then we went to Stan's, which is like our go-to place that we always go. I think I showed me going in, but I didn't show I got some chicken wings. So yeah, it was a good night for sure. I don't think I mentioned it to you all, but I actually ended up buying tickets to go to this thing called Soft and Serve. And it was a tennis clinic, and then they like served ice cream afterwards. It was like a cutesy black girl wellness event, and I was super excited about it because I have only played tennis once before, and it was for something similar. I think it was like for Black Girls Golf. They did like a tennis clinic, and I really want to like play tennis. That was at 6, and by the time we were at the rooftop, I was like, I really am so tired. Like this morning really took a lot out of me. So to drive all the way back home, change into some athletic wear, and then come back out, I knew that I should have packed my athletic wear with me, but I was in such a rush to leave that I didn't do it. So I forgot, and I ended up just like missing out on that ticket that I bought. But I also didn't want to go by myself. I'm really tired of doing things by myself. Like I said, I'm tired of being in this solo virtual era. I'm ready to be hanging out with my friends, and I'm excited because it's almost Memorial Day weekend, so the city is de-thawing, people are outside, and I'm ready to have fun. Anyway, so that was my day, and I had a good one. Hope you all enjoyed this vlog. I know it was all over the place, but I hope you still enjoyed it. And if you're not already, make sure you are following me on my social media at brelynn.hunt. Join the group chat. I haven't given the group group chat shout out in a while, but I've been a little bit off on my editing, and I told you guys about it. We were talking in the group chat, so definitely be part of the group chat if you ever want to know what's going on with me and live each day to the fullest, because you only live once. I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.